One of the big mysteries of the Miraculous Ladybug universe is the story of Emily Agreste, Adrian's mum and Gabriel's wife. Throughout the first seasons, we've gotten snippets about her story and her eventual fate. We know she disappeared about a year before the start of the show, that she's actually out cold in the basement, that she seemingly died from overusing the damaged Peacock Miraculous, and that she was very close with Gabriel and Adrian. Her disappearance is a major plot point and is the reason that Gabriel's gone all crazy and become Hawkmoth. So, she's a nice lady, yeah? Every character we know remembers her fondly, but here's the thing. They're wrong. I can feel a twist coming from a mile off. She's going to come back and it's going to be revealed that she isn't as wholesome and kind as she's made out to be. Now, you might be wondering, why? What reasoning do you have? And there are a few, both from the actual plot and a more meta point of view. In terms of the plot, we find out in Season 1 that Adrian's only friend at that point is Chloe, and he'd never gone to school. At first you can sit there and think, wow, Gabriel's such a trash parent. It's abusive to isolate your son like that. But then you have to think, if Emily only went missing a year ago, wouldn't she have been part of the reason that he's so isolated? She would have had to agree with the decision to keep Adrian separated from most other kids. Secondly, we know she used the Peacock Miraculous, but why would she use it? What possible use could it have? She had no villains to fight like the heroes do, and she has no obvious goal like Hawkmoth. So what could be so important that she'd let her health deteriorate by using it too much? Seems like it was something dodgy. Plus, look at Dusu, the Peacock Kwami. In Reflectol, he's used for evil purposes to create a senti-monster and afterwards says it was awesome. Evil things are awesome for a Kwami now? Contrast that with how Nuru's always crying about what Hawkmoth's doing and he's trying to lead them down the right path. It makes me wonder whether Dusu has become conditioned to think this way because he's used to having his owner, Emily, doing morally questionable things. Even her twin sister and her nephew have questionable motives and personalities. But why would Emily be remembered so fondly by everyone? Because she was an actress. Actresses pretend to be people they're not. She could easily be crazy and just hide behind a facade. So that's the main story reason why I think Emily's going to be unveiled as a villain at some point in the future. But there's also a meta reason. I assume the show's going to progress past Season 5, which is when I assume Hawkmoth is going to get the flick as the main villain. That's going to be a pretty big pinnacle for the show, and you need complex storylines for it to be successful. Emily returning and avenging Hawkmoth or attempting to defeat Ladybug and Cat Noir alongside him makes sense.